On this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers, we go behind the scenes on a game day.
Try and get along. Just try and get along.
From morning skate.
Ooh!
Oh, pretty.
That's it. Wrap it up. On the
Pretty
Joe
to watch.
Gadjevich goal.
Pretty to watch.
To tossing a fish.
She's ready for try number 2. There it goes. The bounce, and Adrian's got it. Adrian's got it. Great throw.
To all the action on the ice.
And the puck's out to center. Can Nosek get there? He does. He's got Ekblad with him. Tomas Nosek moves in. Sets up Ekblad. Glove save. Oh, Decord robbed Ekblad short-handed.
This action-packed episode of Primetime Panthers starts.
Don't screw it up.
It's easy enough.
Right now. Primetime Panthers is presented by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Welcome into this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers. I'm Katie Engelson. On this week's episode, we are taking you behind the scenes of what game day looks like for us and our Florida Panthers broadcast team. It all begins bright and early at morning skate with a production meeting.
Try and get along. Just try and get along.
The production meeting is a collaborative session where the producer can discuss topical and sponsored elements with the talent, so everyone is on the same page during the broadcast.
Well, we got to do Kachuk. He's got 500 points in the last 3 games, so player of the week.
So you're gonna move the sponsor thing to the open?
Yeah, we'll do.
We are?
Yeah.
That's the Baptist?
Baptist Health, yeah.
We have an extra 3 minutes before puck drop.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a tease off the top,
Tease off the top. Okay, so I'll write that.
and we can go do 3 things in the open. And we go a little longer on sound bites too.
Okay.
Can you show Gustav Forsling and Brandon Montour?
Off the top, or you want to do it?
Off the top.
Okay,
After
sure.
the tease? Well, somewhere in there, we should probably do the whole road trip.
You want to do that? And,
Somebody should probably do that.
Okay.
yeah.
So
So we'll
you
do that in the open. Let's do that in the open.
Road trip.
The Point Street.
The Hot Panthers start the road trip tonight. For more on that.
And then our hit in the pregame, Tyler wants us to do the
I
goalie
saw.
matchup. Don't screw it up.
It's easy enough.
After the meeting, it's off to morning skate,
Sexy.
where everyone can get a feel for the team on the ice, while also continuing to fine-tune their ideas for the broadcast.
I mean, I'll go a little slow, give you time to show
Okay.
Montour with the pod.
Cool.
I mean, if you wanted to put a highlight in there, you could. Of him.
As a Panther?
Whatever, yeah, if you want
Okay.
to. It's up to you. If you like that, I don't want to be overly repetitive on what we're doing in the open.
Yeah.
Give it all away and then, get out of here. But that's up to you. There's a place to do it, You'll see. There's like a natural spot to, if you like it.
To show him as a Panther?
If you wanted to,
Okay.
yeah. Before the last line of it. I think it would fit, or I can change it if you want to do that.
Yeah, we'll put something in there.
Ooh!
Oh, pretty.
That's it. Wrap it up. On the
Pretty to
Joe
watch.
Gadjevich goal.
Pretty to watch.
I got it.
Once the Panthers have cleared the ice, the group heads to the locker room to catch up with the players.
My first year, there was 5 guys on the team didn't wear helmets. My first year, 82.
And get the sound bites needed for the broadcast.
You touched on the different ways that your team has found ways to pick up points during this 6-game point streak, but what is maybe one common theme that stands out to you during this stretch?
I feel like we're being able to get back on track, and we play again harder, and we just try to be a hard team that's hard to play against, and we really feel it when the other team is getting frustrated or just can't get anything going. So that's where we want to get today as well.
Thanks, Lundy.
Thank you.
Along with the players, Coach Maurice meets with the media every game day.
That'll be the key tonight. The Very, very quick team. We just got off a long plane ride and a morning skate and a time zone change, so we have to be ready to skate early in this game.
After his formal presser wraps up, he takes the time to have a private convo with the production team to help give more inside info to the broadcast.
Stop-wise, they're unusual. They don't stretch a lot, but they score a lot off the rush because they have really good speed. So they'll support the puck as 5, so they don't blow the zone very much, but once they get that speed built in the neutral zone, they're making plays. They're not dumping a lot of pucks. I think they're a pretty structured team. There's the only part that maybe challenges they want to make plays. So throw a lot of seam stuff and under the stick, you can attack back on. I'm mostly worried about our legs. That's all.
Great.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Mo. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Time for our first break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, if you don't do the fish toss in Seattle, did you actually visit Seattle? Was Katie able to successfully catch the fish? You'll find out next, right here on Primetime Panthers.
Welcome back to Primetime Panthers, where we are coming to you from Seattle. And after morning skate, Goldie and I had the opportunity to check out Pike Place Market, where I had the opportunity to catch a flying fish.
Back check.
What are the chances of the fish getting on my clothes?
As long as you don't hug the fish.
Okay.
I told you that.
Okay.
You gotta, like a wide receiver, you gotta catch it out. Don't bring it in.
Got some fish touching your sleeve.
Okay.
Pretend you're CD Lamb.
Katie. So when it comes out to you, Adrian's throwing this way. It's gonna come in like this. And you're just squeezing it.
Okay.
Ready, practice. Just like
Ooh,
that.
good hands.
Ready? Squeeze it. Just like that.
Okay.
All right, no head. Grab it by the tail. It's not gonna go anywhere. Boom. There we go.
Oh, God.
We are live here at the Pike Place Fish Company, very famous. They just did their pre-throw workout with our own Katie Engelson. She is ready to go. Now, the fellas here asked if Matthew Tkachuk could come, but it's a game day in Seattle, so sorry guys, Chucky's a little busy. But look at that young
Yes, I'm
lady,
a little scared.
back behind the counter. It's our own Katie
Okay.
Engelson. The fish is going to be thrown. We've got good instruction going on, and I really think she's up to the challenge. So let's get it going. So Katie's a lot braver than me. This is the only fish I'm catching, a packaged up shrimp cocktail. Look at this crowd. Are we ready? Yeah. Are we fired up? Yeah. Do we think she will catch the fish? Yeah. Nah, that was a little shaky. Okay, let's get going. Get to it.
All right, Katie, you ready?
Yes.
DT for Katie! DT for Katie! That's a catch! Glove saved by Katie!
Oh, gosh. I think I, stuck my hand. Okay. This which way?
One count for Craig! One count for Craig! Whoa!
You're gonna hold it just
Okay. Oh, we got a nice little one. Okay.
okay. You have to yell back, Jackie.
Just like that?
Okay, here we go. Katie's going to try the throw. We're going to have play-by-play of the Katie throw. She's got it in her hands. She's getting last-minute instructions.
Adrian.
She's looking for Adrian deep. There's the toss. Incomplete. Katie hit the post. She hit the post. And it just wouldn't go.
All right, Katie, try this.
But we're going to go again.
Take a step.
She's going again.
Stand right here.
Not easy to do. It's a small window. So here she goes. She's ready for try number 2. There it goes. The bounce, and Adrian's got it. Adrian's got it. Great throw.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, that'll do it from the fish market. Great crowd, guys. Thank you very much. Terrific job. The fans loved it. And Katie made the catch on the first try. That is very impressive.
Time for a short break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, it's time to drop the puck at Climate Pledge Arena.
Lead pass for Verhaeghe, broken up. Reinhart picks it up. Barkov score! Reinhart sets up Barkov! And the Cats get it tied at 1.
Primetime Panthers is presented by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. We have all the behind-the-scenes action next, right here on Primetime Panthers. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. After successfully catching the fish at Pike Place Market, Katie and the broadcast crew were ready for puck drop. Without further ado, a Panthers broadcast production like you've never seen before.
Tonight, the Stanley Cup champs see a familiar face now on Seattle's side in a reunion game. It's late night with the Cats, so settle in on Scripps Sports. 3,280 miles away from Amerant Bank Arena. Welcome to Seattle for the first of this 5-game road trip, the Panthers and the Kraken. Brandon Montour, the Panthers, taking on their former teammate tonight here in Seattle. Welcome everybody alongside Randy Moeller. I'm Steve Goldstein. Katie Ingleson joins us from downstairs in just a moment. Panthers come into this game hot.
Sam Bennett riding that 7-game point streak. He had the chance to chat with Katie Ingleson.
Some familiar faces on the other side of the ice, including Brandon Montour, who you saw last night. You gave him his Stanley Cup championship ring. Anything in particular that you and your teammates have up your sleeve for him tonight?
No, nothing in particular. It was obviously great seeing them last night and giving them that ring, but tonight it's all business.
Thanks, Sam. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Brandon Montour. Panthers face their former teammate.
Oh, yeah, they have to keep close to him and spread out the physicality on Montour. You know he's going to be emotionally high here tonight.
Closing in on face-off for more on the hot Panthers hitting the road. Let's go downstairs to Katie.
Thank you, Goldie. The Florida Panthers enter tonight's game against Seattle, riding a 6-game point streak, looking to extend that here in this first game of a 5-game road trip out west.
Sergei Bobrovsky comes in feeling really good off a solid game the other night. This should be a good matchup in the nets.
Oh, yeah, the battle of #1 goaltenders.
Joey Decor, the 28-year-old Sergei Bobrovsky. Barkov's line begins here against the top line. Matty Beniers, the young centerman for the Seattle Kraken. Kachuk on the wraparound. Decor is there, and then he's able to cover up in the crease. Yanni Gourde on it first, takes a big hit from Rodriguez. Schwartz 2-on-1 with Yanni Gourde. Jaden Schwartz floats it in front. A great defensive play by Aaron Ekblad to break it up.
And here's Aaron Ekblad. He just read it perfectly. The timing's got to be perfect, and Aaron Ekblad accomplished that.
Gourde with a lead pass. Stevenson with a chance, and he scores. A rare opportunity in the back of the net. It's 1-0.
Stevenson has had a tough time. Only his 3rd goal of the season. They paid a high price for this guy, but Aaron Ekblad got drawn over out of his lane, and that left open a wad of ice.
End of the period. Panthers did a lot right, but they're down a goal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A familiar face on the other side of the ice tonight, and that is Kraken defenseman Brandon Montour. And last night, his former teammates brought him, as well as Josh Mahura, their Stanley Cup championship rings. The group met for a nice dinner in Seattle. You can see those smiles on their faces, so a pretty special moment for Montour, Mahura, and his former teammates. Guys.
Thanks, Katie. Panthers in the offensive zone. Extended time, looking for the tying goal. Verhage across. Reinhart fires. Decor's got it in that glove. They keep on coming.
They're desperately trying to tie up this game and take the lead.
Then the puck's out to center. Can Nosek get there? He does. He's got Ekblad with him. Tomas Nosek moves in. Sets up Ekblad. Glove save. Oh, Decor robbed Ekblad short-handed.
What a chance short-handed for the Panthers. Aaron Ekblad can't believe that he didn't get a short-handed goal there.
It remains 1-0 Seattle. Here comes Gourde, moving to the net. Pushed back by Schmidt, and Schmidt with the takeaway. Panthers coming the other way. Reinhart to the line. Lead pass for Verhage, broken up. Reinhart picks it up. Barkov score! Reinhart sets up Barkov, and the Cats get it tied at 1.
Now Reinhardt, look at how he just fakes it. And over to Barkov. He's wide open at the bottom of the faceoff dot. Makes no mistake there.
They finally get one by Joey Decord. Barkov extends his point streak, and let's not forget, won't be on the score sheet, but the play Nate Schmidt made back in his own zone. So the Panthers continue the streak. They haven't gone the first 2 periods of a game this year, getting shut out. They get it done, getting one at 18:59 of the second. It is 1-1 after 40 minutes in Seattle.
Yeah, I like the effort. Got 20 minutes to pull ahead here in their first game of this long road trip.
Our second intermission is coming up before we get to that big third period. Hear from Nate Schmidt, made the big play to spring them free on the goal. All the highlights and more. Good one tonight in Seattle.
Time for our last break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, the Panthers tied it. And boy, would they finish the game in style.
Here comes the big guy. Looking to give the Panthers the lead. Barkov sweeping in on Decord. Between the legs and makes the move. My goodness! You gotta be kidding me! That Panther bench loves it.
That was just filthy.
Don't go anywhere. More behind-the-scenes action coming up next, right here on Scripps Sports. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. We head back out to Climate Pledge Arena and pick up the action with the start of the third period.
Nate, you made a huge play that led to Alexander Barkov's goal. How did that one unfold?
I think Bobby challenged him pretty good, so that made him, make a decision for me and made my decision a little bit easier. And then anytime you can get the puck to our guys with space up front, it's fun to watch those Barky and Ryan go to work.
Nate, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Big third period coming up. Our second period stats sponsored by your South Florida Hyundai dealers. Panthers dominating the game. The 10 shots on goal allowed. The fewest through 2 periods this season. So Randy, the Panthers doing a lot right tonight. 28 shot attempts in that first period for the Panthers. Ekblad ahead for Barkov. Here they come 3-on-2. Barkov over the line. Looking, carrying. Verhaeghe just couldn't tap it home.
Look at Verhaeghe, comes into your picture right out in front, all off the end of his stick. He had a wide open net. Decord was looking over right at Barkov. And there's an overhead view right there.
Anton Lundell on the move to center. Gives to Tkachuk. Looking for Lundell. He's got it just wide. Another chance off the rush for the Panthers there. Here comes Samoskevich with speed. He's got a chance to core the save. Paul Maurice has Samoskevich out there again. How about that? Mackey gets the feed. Moving in. Samoskevich shoots. Decord makes the save. Oh, Mackey Samoskevich having himself a night, but Decord stopped him. Well, the Panthers will grab a point out of Seattle. The point streak will go to 7. Matches the longest in the NHL right now with Washington. 12:35 back in Florida. You can't go to bed yet. OT is next. Barkov pulls it back. Panthers will have the first chance to end it. Plays it around to Carter Verhaeghe. Sets up Bennett in front. Forsling couldn't get the deflection. Bennett hustles over again and tracks it down. Here's Verhaeghe. Into the slot. Shooting. Decord the save. The rebound is there. Picked up by the Kraken. Drops for McCann. McCann carries into the backhand. Bobrovsky keeps the Panthers alive. Oh, Samoskevich looking to get wound up. You see him there, get that speed going. Tkachuk for Bennett. Up on the wing, Mackey's got it, breaking it and shooting, and Decord makes the save. It's just off his stick every time on goal tonight. Burakovsky shoots. Oh, good save by Sergei Bobrovsky, and that's out of play.
Yep, right off the knob of the stick of Bobrovsky, out of play.
Carter Verhaeghe looking for the win. Saved by Decord. Verhaeghe again for Barkov. Now Reinhardt one more time in front. Verhaeghe stolen away. Montour 2-on-1. Lead pass. Bjorkstrand moves and shoots. Bobrovsky with an incredible stop.
Nothing really to shoot at.
And we're going to go to a shootout.
And these goaltenders, their night is not done.
So we started off Ilya Jolinin against Sergei Bobrovsky. And Bobrovsky comes out to make the save.
Yeah, and you see how far Bobrovsky came out.
Here comes the big guy, looking to give the Panthers the lead. Barkov sweeping in on Decor, between the legs, and makes the move. My goodness! You gotta be kidding me! The Panther bench loves it.
That was just filthy. The court never had a chance. Look at Barkov. Fakes like he was going to go between the legs, its own legs, and then just freezes the goaltender.
Oliver Bjorkstrand slowly moves in. And Bobrovsky right with him all the way for the save. Couple of chances for the Panthers to win it now. Sam Reinhart against Joey Decord. Reinhart gets him down. Let's go home, baby! Sam Reinhart, Alexander Barkov do it again, and the Panthers win it.
The cord goes down, and now he's a fish out of water. And all you got to do is lift it over top of him. You know, Reinhardt's not going to make that mistake, and he gets the game winner in the shootout, and the Panthers' point streak continues.
Barkov and Reinhart and Bobrovsky all big. Don't go anywhere. Panthers postgame show.
You had a beautiful goal at the shootout. What was your strategy on that one? What were you seeing?
Well, exactly what I did there. That was my strategy. I've done it before. I know on some goalies who challenge you, it should work. And obviously their goalie is really good, and had to come up with something there, and luckily beat him.
That does it for this week's episode of Primetime Panthers. Make sure to tune in next week, where we will have a very special episode coming to you all on Christmas. That does it for this week's Primetime Panthers, and we will see you next week right here on Script Sports.
Primetime Panthers has been presented by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.